vegans and the vegan fruit salad time. It's a breakfast, and I have another one here of these wonderful cherimoyas. That's an amazing fruit. I didn't try that. I tried it once years ago, I think, and there are a lot of seeds in there. The peel is pretty thin, very thin. It doesn't look like it, it's very thin. You could even eat it. It's organic. But the seeds are so thick, like this. This is they are black, pitch black, and hard like stones almost. They're all over. I mean, 30, 40 or so in such a little fruit. So you got some work to do to get them out. And when you get them out, that's what remains. It's a pile of flesh, fruit flesh. And it's not very orderly. You can't get them orderly out. Yeah? Nice little pieces, like for here, for example, the kiwis. The kiwis are easy to cut and to peel. You have these nice pieces. But the cherimoya, so easily, the easiest thing is to cut them open and to peel it, to spoon it, and to take the seeds out of the mouth. Yeah, I mean, they're so delicious. This is a sweet and sour flavor. It's really unique. And I tried it in some recipes before now in the last days, because I was lucky I found some of these in the health food shop. Usually they have them once in a while. Well, might take them or not. I don't know really what to do with them, you know. This time I took it, and then the week and the week later, they always had the cherimoyas now. And at our health food shop, I'm a member there. I can get the produce a little bit cheaper for the retail price. That's good, because you're a member, you pay a little fee, and then over the years they get to know you, and it's very good to know your local dealer, and they know where the fruit comes from, so you're pretty sure they are fair trade and these things. Yeah, and they're not very expensive. So I had a chance to get them, some of them, and to try something with them I didn't do before. The most amazing thing I found recently with another recipes, if you blend the cherimoya, I do that right away. If you blend it, it changes the texture into a custard-like cream. Yeah, that is really amazing. I always look for these kind of things. I know cooking, to me, is putting ingredients together, because they have to fit, they have to be a match, they have to, and the most important thing is that what comes out of the recipe, the end, the dish, has to be better, has to add something, a surplus to the single ingredients. So it's nicer, if it's nicer for me to eat the ingredient as it is, to put cherimoya, then I wouldn't cook it. I wouldn't work it into a recipe, because that would be a waste of ingredients. No, it has to be something better, has to come out. And one thing to do that is to blend it. A blender is a very great tool to break down the cells of a plant, and by doing that, the nutrients go directly into the system. They're much more easy to digest, and that's very good. There are scientific studies about it. You have a lot more nutrients from the same food if it's blended. Yeah? There were doubts about that in the vegan world, but now it's resolved. Blending is amazing. It breaks down the cells, and you get more nutrients. That's very good. So I put the cherimoya into the blender. I put a banana on top, 3 bananas, yeah, a little bit, but with the same amount about, yeah. And then when you blend these ingredients, and they are high in fiber, especially the fiber the cherimoya has, yeah, it can happen. I cannot foresee that. I don't know it. I don't know the fruit. It can take all kinds of textures. For example, the easiest example when I first noticed about the orange, I blended an orange, peeled the orange, blended it, and then it became almost a pudding, a cream. I thought, how is that possible? And I found out in the orange there's a fiber that's called pectin, and the pectin is a thickener, natural thickener. It's in apple seeds, and it's used in food industry to make puddings or so. So pectin is very healthy too for the digestion and so. And there are many other examples. Blueberries, for example, another very prominent example. Huge amount of pectin in there. So if you blend blueberries, they turn into a gel. You can make a pudding just out of blueberries, blending blueberries. So these kind of things I find very interesting, and you can make a pudding without any additional thickeners or so. Just use the fruit you have at hand, and if they are the right ones with the pectin and so, the fiber, you have a pudding already without cooking anything. That's something I really find fascinating, and I didn't know that at all before. Unless I began to find out about the orange and the blueberries, I thought, oh, that is bad. I make a blueberry smoothie and it turns thick. I don't want to have a thick smoothie. I want to have a drinkable smoothie. How can I do that? And then how can I get around this thickener? Then I found out, hey, wait a minute. You can use this. You can use this to make a pudding, yeah, without any additional. So that was what moved me now so much. And the cherimoya, it also works with the cherimoya. I came up with a wonderful pudding, a custard-like texture recently. Here I have a lemon that's adding to the banana flavor. The banana turns liquid if you blend it, runny, yeah. And if you put a lemon into there, it begins to taste more complex than you would expect from a banana. The banana has a complex flavor structure, yeah, but you don't taste it that much. You just taste the sweet banana. Sweet and soft, you like it, you'll be happy about it. But you put a lemon in there, a lot of flavors comes out of that. So that's why I like the special combination between of banana and lemon so much. And here, especially a banana and lemon is pretty similar to the cherimoya flavor, by the way. That's interesting, right? And also I add just a small amount of cashew nuts to begin with. I could use more. I don't know. I tried this combination with 3 ingredients: cherimoya, banana, and lemon. And then I had this wonderful custard-like texture for one of my last breakfasts. I put some fruits in there. I had a fruit salad with the custard cream, and so that was really my big finding there. And now I thought maybe you can make it a little bit thicker, the custard cream, with some cashews. The cashews are nuts. They are dry. If you put them into something liquid, the liquid gets thicker. So I try that now to modify the custard cream, to make it a little bit more pudding-like. But I don't want to use too much, because then it gets too thick maybe, and I have to go step by step. I don't want to waste this recipe, because the cherimoyas are still rare, even if I have now the chance to get some more of them. But maybe next week there are no more. I don't know. I just want to be careful and go step by step to find out a little bit more of the transformation of the texture when you blend it. And then I also put 3 small dates in there. They're pitted, of course. And now I see, because the lemon and the date, they have a nice combination. And I also thought the flavor of the dates, it's a malty flavor a little bit. And that is something I would expect from the custard cream. I would expect a slightly malty flavor. So maybe that can add, that's my plan here, my idea, to make this custard cream a little bit better with dates. Only a little bit, because otherwise too many dates, maybe it gets too thick again. A little bit of water to begin with, just a small amount to get the blender going. Otherwise the blender might have some problems to start right away. A little bit of water helps a lot to get the blender going. I'll blender dance, let's see what happens. From outside, that looks really amazing. It seems to be a thick texture, and it's still creamy. So, also runny a little bit. So let's see what. Oh, it looks like an amazing pudding texture. Let me taste it. The fragrance is wonderful. There's a lemon there, the banana, the cherimoya. Wonderful flavor. Let's see. Oh, the texture is very nice. Yeah, I'm a little bit closer to the thicker pudding. It's not too thick, it's a little bit thicker than last time. Let's see. Awesome. The cashews are really perfect here. Wow. Well, I'll show you right away. Oh, you have to try that. That's really nice. I show you. You see the pudding texture here, and it's really nice. A wonderful texture, and nice, wonderful flavor. It's a little bit runny, but you see, it's like pudding. Yeah, it's a little bit. And I could add more cashews and more dates. Maybe next time I could do that to get even closer to the firmer pudding texture. You know, I don't know. You never know what happens. I always end up with a surprise. But it's a wonderful surprise. In this case, I'm so happy I tried the cherimoya. Here, I have some kiwis I showed you before. Kiwi is one of the healthiest fruit because of vitamin C. There's a huge amount of vitamin C, and it should be ripe before you eat it, because this is one of the special fruit that is really much better when it's ripe. If you don't eat it ripe, if it's too hard, it can even bite in the mouth, and can pull the mouth together. Can be unpleasant. But when it's ripe, it turns sweeter, and then it's super high vitamin C and so many good things, minerals, vitamins. It's super powerful, the little thing, and it's so inexpensive. Kiwi fruit are here available in such a low price, so I always try to have some at home. I store them in a bag, and then I wait until they get soft, and then I eat them. And ideally, you can pull the peel off the kiwi fruit when it's ripe. You have to be careful when you wait too long. It's of course it's too soft. You can't eat it anymore. You want to have these nice pieces here for this purpose. Yeah, I put the pieces right into the pudding, and then I combine it, and that is my breakfast basically. Yeah, just put the kiwi fruit into the pudding. It's a kiwi pudding, Kiwi Cherimoya pudding. I thought that was an intuition. I saw the kiwis. I had some at home. They began to ripen. I said, oh yeah, you can use that. And also the sweet sour flavor of the kiwi relates so much to the cherimoya flavor. So it might be a perfect ideal combination. And I tried it now, and it looks amazing. Always think about what will it look like if I serve it now in a glass. Yeah, I want to see that now. I put the pudding with the kiwis here into the glass. I have now pudding, first ingredient. The second ingredient is the kiwi, that's inlaid in the pudding, and the third ingredient is the blueberry on top. And I thought in terms of color about that, I thought it might be beautiful to combine this white and green, the pudding and the kiwis, with this dark blue, the blueberries, on top. I mean, I already know that it tastes amazing. Of course, I don't need to talk about healthier. This is a super healthy breakfast, and will keep for some time, because that's the other good thing with fiber. Fiber-rich food makes you feel full, and it keeps for a while. So it's just fruit, well, some cashews here, but it is a full breakfast, and it keeps for some time. Try this, check it out. It's really, look at that, these green dots here. That's from the kiwi. You could even put more in there. That's why I like these colors here, these shiny colors. Yeah. The colors are so important. It's almost what medical science says, eat your colors. Yeah. Eat the rainbow. They have many ways to try to put that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Can't wait, I'm hungry. Yeah. And if you like my videos, subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. I will definitely do some more with the cherimoyas if I get them. It's amazing finding. I'm so excited. Every plant has some special things you find out only when you use them. Yeah. They can be delicious by itself, and you can, if you find a little bit how to combine with other fruit, and so how they transform it, create the whole magic of cooking. So I like it. Yeah, you can have a new recipe every single day if you subscribe and follow me on that way a little bit, on that path, and if you like. And I will also happy to see you on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. MD Vegan is everywhere, almost.